Hello there, boys and girls, how you all doing? I just hope you're all staying safe out there and listening to your government's advice about staying indoors. Obviously, this is the first week of the lockdown from our UK government, and I hope you're all doing as you're told, because that's what you're supposed to do. But unfortunately for us, that means I can't really make a proper video for One Man in His Boat because we have crap internet, and my mum's got the best internet ever, so that's usually where I do my uploads. So I'm going to keep this video as short as I possibly can, just so we can get a video out there to you guys. So stick with us, guys. It's going to be a long bumpy ride, we all know it, so just knuckle down, so keep smiling and get the kettle on, man. It's One Man in His Boat time. Yay! So guys, it's been a busy week, fortnight for One Man in His Boat. We have been hashing on, and I mean hashing on, since the weather's got better. Life's been good, thankfully. I know it's not for the rest of the world, but boat building wise has been fantastic. Some beams done. We were able to actually attach one, and we'll go up the ladder and I'll show you exactly what I've been up to. I hope you guys are not feared of heights. There we go, my lovelies. Oh, sorry for the camera work. I'm doing it with my mobile phone instead of the proper camera. Anyway, everything that you see on here that has a rag over it is basically done. It'll just be plumbing to do, really, you know what I mean? So, and that's not a big job. So, because of the lockdown, I'm still waiting on parts, so I don't know if I'm going to get them. So what I have to do now is basically going on with other jobs, which i.e. getting on with the beams. But I can only work with what I've got. Everybody else is in the same boat, so it's just a matter of hunkering down and getting on with it. So what I'm going to do is, like I say, I've got to keep these videos short, so I'm going to go into each part as a separate video and we'll go through it. These videos are only going to be two or 3 minutes long. I'm sorry guys, I know it's not what you want, but so what we can put up with now, I think. So what we're going to get on with first, what I'm going to show you. Right guys, when I say I'm going to show you everything, I really want to show you everything. Don't like that, you dirty buggers. This is a family show, keep it clean. Anyway, we'll go for where we took off the last time. We're going to show you the pumps. The pumps, I was always having bother with my pumps. Once again, keep it clean. Right, down here guys. Ready for the big reveal? No, I can't, because I can't get the thing off. I need 2 hands. Right guys, obviously we had a lot of bother fitting these parts in. And as you can see, everything is fitting hunky-dory now. We even got our pump in there as well. Got everything to line up, and it's earth too. Now, as you can see, there's wee added extras and stuff like that, but we'll go into all that in another video. Yeah, so I'm well chuffed, everything went well with that. I just hope that it does what it says on the tin. I just hope it all stays there, especially once we start getting vibration when the engine's running. But we'll find out about that in due course. Right guys, obviously keeping with the bulge pumps, we've got our ruled 2000 in. Not where I wanted it, but that's where it's going to have to go. Obviously our float switch. The net, hopefully I didn't put my finger in front of the camera, was all the way to the back. Like I say, excuse the dodgy camera work guys. up through there. So guys, it comes up from underneath the boat, underneath the bulkhead, up to your check valve, and then out your outlet. Why is that no focusing? There we are. Like I say, 2 Jubilee clamps on there. The only reason I've got 1 Jubilee clamp on there is because the actual hose attachment isn't that far in, and it's just the way these check valves are designed. It's called check valve or a one-way valve, depends on which part of the world you come from. Now the other side is exactly the same. Got our pipe that comes up into our check valve / one-way valve, and then out through our outlet, and it's also been earthed as well. So happy days. Now this is going to be the main pump, and she has 3 one-way valves on her, so there's no way the water can come back down the way and flood the boat. On the port side, she's just got the 1 check valve, but like I say, that's a secondary pump anyway, so that's just in case she floods excessively. So what do you think of that then, guys? No bad bit of work, eh? Eventually. But what a hassle I had actually trying to marry things up. It was just like absolute nightmare. But 9 times out of 10 that could have been my fault as well. But you know, it's what it is. It's done now. Thankfully, yeah. Right. I think we'll quit at that, guys. I'm sorry, like I say, I've got to keep these short because I've no idea if I can even get this video up online. So we'll see how we get on with this one first. If no, hopefully it'll go up, and if it goes up, we'll be able to get another longer one up, hopefully, but we'll see. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and do as you're told, for goodness sake, this is serious stuff. Love yous all. Until the next video, all the best my friends.